I'm wearing a hoodie that's covered in laundry soap because it doesn't get rinsed well enough. Welcome back to Ever Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Ever Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Hounded. Hounded is a 2001 Disney Channel original movie. It's directed by Neal, cinematography by Robert Seaman, editing by Lee Haxall, music by David Cattate, and it's written by Don Calame and Chris Conroy. Neal is best known for Real Genius, Look Who's Talking 2, Bachelor Party, and Police Academy. Robert Seaman is best known for LA Law, Bronco Billy, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, and Tequila Sunrise. I covered Lee Haxall in the video about Brink, the link will be in the description. David Cattate is best known for Ghost World, Clueless, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and Look Who's Talking 2. Don Calame is best known for Employee of the Month and This, and Chris Conroy is best known for Employee of the Month, The Road Ahead, Amiga Forever, and This. The film stars Taj Mowry, Craig Kirkwood, Shia LaBeouf, Ed Begley Jr., and Sarah Paxton. Taj Mowry plays Jay and is best known for Smart Guy, Full House, Baby Daddy, and 17 Again. Craig Kirkwood plays Mike, and Ed Begley Jr. plays Ward, and I've covered both of them in my previous videos. Will be listed and linked in the description. Shia LaBeouf plays Ronnie, and is best known for Even Stevens, The Peanut Butter Falcon, Honey Boy, and Transformers. Sarah Paxton plays Tracy, and is best known for The Innkeepers, Aquamarine, and The Last House on the Left. I'm sure a lot of you know her as like the quintessential Disney gal. She was in it, or like Sleepover, Sydney White, Halloween Town, like the Return to Halloween Town movie or whatever, the one that doesn't have Kimberly J. Brown in it. This was filmed in Salt Lake City, Utah, and has a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think the cinematography and the music were really fun and well done. That's where my admirations for this film stop, because I'm disappointed in this. Because they set up something I was going to find very interesting. The fact that I already found the fact that Jay was up for this scholarship and Ronnie stole his speech and won the scholarship interesting. I already found that interesting. I was excited to watch what was going to happen and between all these characters. And then the dog storyline comes out of nowhere. And I get first of all, the title is horrendous. I don't know what else you would call it, but I really thought this movie was going to be about at least more than one dog. Not just the dog is a plot device. The title's awful. And then this movie, for those that don't know, is about a kid who is up for this scholarship to this amazing school, and another kid steals his speech and does it before him and wins the scholarship. And so he tries to go and try and find evidence at this kid's house that he stole his speech, and the dog of this family follows him home, and basically the story becomes they're trying to find a way to give this dog back without looking like they kidnapped the dog. And it has almost nothing to do with the fact that the kid stole his speech and that he's trying to get into this school. The dog becomes the entire plot, and it's really stupid. And I mean stupid. The scene where all of a sudden the dog is off its meds and becomes vicious and destroys everything in their house and tries to attack them and all this stuff I hated, because first of all, it was supposed to be funny and it really wasn't. The dog destroying his whole house and then trying to destroy him and being vicious and scary, that wasn't funny to me. I don't know why that would be funny. But whatever, maybe it was the physical comedy aspect of it. But it went on for way too long. Way too long. Okay, let the dog destroy your house and let the dog become vicious and attack you, but then that's it. Don't milk it, don't have it continuously happen, don't have at some point, use your brain. Go get a freaking crate, go set the dog out. If the dog's destroying your house and it's not your dog and it's trying to attack you, leave it somewhere if you can't return it to the owner for some reason. Call a pound. I don't know. It just wasn't funny, and it went on way too long, and it was supposed to be he's battling this dog, but it's no, this is just stupid. in my opinion, if you really love this movie, I apologize. But I'm really upset because I was really interested in the plot because his brother's at military school and is kind of struggling because, like, he's Mr. Bossy but doesn't know how to be a leader because leaders are, like, respected and loved, and he's just being, like, a jerk of a bossy boss. And so he had to learn stuff, and he was coming back, and he's, like, bossing around his brother, and there was, like, some stuff there, and their dad is dead, and it just, like, they really set up this, like, beautiful, like, potential story, and then spent 90% of the movie, like, trying to get this dog back to its owner, and it just kept escalating to the point where, like, the people they stole from thought they were dog nappers and, like, trying to hold the dog for ransom because it's a prize show dog, and, like, all kinds of, it was ridiculous, and, like, was so stupid when they set up this beautiful, what could have been a beautiful story. Like, Ronnie could have learned a lesson, or they could have overcome Ronnie and, like, his dad being the headmaster and everything, like, and then even, like, the resolution is, like, over the top. It's, like, the headmaster now becomes, like, the, like, secretary to the old headmaster as punishment. Like, it's, and then the kid, Ronnie, who stole his speech and everything, has to go to the military school. But it's, like, it's just, from the plot setup at the very beginning, I had high hopes, and then they were just immediately crushed with this stupid dog storyline. Not saying that movies with dogs can't be great. Homeward Bound is amazing. Old Yeller, as sad as it is, amazing. Like, you can have an animal movie that is so good. Like, Homeward Bound destroys me every time. I really like the first Air Bud. I think that movie's great. But this is garbage. Like, I prefer 101 and 102 Dalmatians, the live action versions, than this. This just, like, made me mad because it could have been so much better if they just ixed the dog storyline. And Taj Mowry was really good, and Shia LaBeouf in his first Disney movie was so good, and I'm, like, really mad. Anyway, the end where Shia and Craig Kirkwood have to yell back and forth at each other as the military school people, that was really funny. You could tell that they, like, were trying not to break. That was really good. Also, the dog isn't the, like, only bad part of the storyline. Like, his brother, Mike, pulls a complete 180 in this same scene. Like, he's being this military, mean, just straight jerk. Like, I hate him. I hate Mike. I think he's horrible. And then just, like, in the scene, Jay is saying, like, oh yeah, I have memories of when we were young. Like, I remember you, like, when I was 7 telling me to not be a baby, but I was a baby. Like, really awful stuff. And then all of a sudden, Mike's just like, you know what? No. We're good. And, like, all of a sudden, it's just, like, so nice and chill and not military. Like, get out of here. Like, just show me that growth. Don't, like, 180 him. Anyway, that's everything for Hounded. I'm very disappointed in this movie. I wanted it to be so much more, especially because Taj Mowry is very talented. I love him in everything I see him in. So, I'm really upset that this was like this because it could have been so much better. My final rating is 5, which... be sure to read the breakdown of this one because there's only one thing bringing that score so high. Anyway, 5. Comics. Dogs. I think I might just do dogs because I'm annoyed. Pomeranians. 5 Pomeranians out of 10. Our total movie count is... our parent death toll is... Cry count is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Join Patreon. I put out video, Join Patreon. I have a tier starting at just $1, and benefits do come with that. And there's lots of fun stuff going on over there all the time. Buy merch. Merch is the freaking best. I love this freaking. I love this hoodie so much. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe, but I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so you do, and don't be... I mean, Ward, or his father-in-law about it, or Ronnie. Don't be a lot of characters in this movie about it, honestly. That's everything. So let's... hey, I'm calling it Toodaloo!